Yo guys, what's going on? It's Aces here today. Now I want to tell you guys I still am sick. Like, I don't know what's going on. I just can't get this like cold out of my head, so I apologize if I sound weird in this video. But getting right into it, we're going to be starting a brand new series called GB Tips, and this is just another series that I can do at any time, upload anything I might think is important to it. And, it's something I don't have to keep consistent with because it's GB Tips. Like, it's something that I'm learning too. And, I want to share with you guys. So, I'm really going to try and get all my series back on track. All the challenges, all that stuff. Because I really need to start uploading more. I mean, the last 3 days, if I wouldn't have the scheduled uploads, I would have uploaded like one video. And it's because of this sickness, honestly. It's just really been bringing down my vibe. But I've still been playing Black Ops. I just haven't been recording it as much. You know what I'm saying? And we played GBs last night. We went 8-0. We went perfectly flawless. 8 games won. Pretty close games, but GG's to all those guys out there. But I'm going to be showing you guys my classes today, and then we're going to get in some in-game tips and a couple other videos later in the series. But first class is the one that I only use when there's stuns or flashbangs in play. As you can see, we got Tac Mask on it. I don't use any Flak Jacket classes because really I don't get killed by nades in S&D, maybe every once in a while. But I'm really not concerned with that. I'm concerned with stuns and stuff because when you're stunned, it's basically a round win if it's a 1v2 or anything. So we have the VMP with long barrel stock and grip along with Tac Mask and Blast Suppressor. If you want to swap this out for an AR or swap out the Blast Suppressor for Dead Silence if you're not a Jetpacker, these are all optional things. But this is one class you definitely need to have. I don't use this one a lot. This one I'll be using a lot lately. We got long barrel, stock, and grip on the KN44. We have, obviously, Dead Silence and Blast Suppressor. Perfect Search and Destroy class. It is a great gun at almost any range, and at close range, actually, because the hip fire on it is... It's kind of bipolar, but usually it's pretty good. I would recommend this class over probably the VMP right now. It's what I've been using over it. We got our M8. Now, this is one class I don't really use a lot. Because I'm running a sight on the M8, I have an extra slot open, which I put a grenade in. Then we have all our Search and Destroy perks, obviously. The grenade is pretty much the pre-nade of, let's say you're on an infection, you can hit B Street with it. If you're coming from church. It's things like that I use that grenade for. Got long barrel and stock. No grip on it. It's not really necessary. But going into next class, this is probably my main Search and Destroy class when it's close quarters. I'm needing mobility for some reason. Anything like that. We got the VMP, stock, long barrel, and grip. Then we have our Search and Destroy perks. And then probably my favorite class and the most in-depth class I've ever made. And this is for the sheer fact that you can do so much with this class. You can play at any range, basically. Very close range, like shotgun range. Definitely can't play at. But it's definitely usable. Now let's go over this class a little bit. We have Blast Suppressor, which can obviously be played out for Dead Silence, but the reason it's not is because with a sniper on the class, you can hop snipe. If you guys aren't familiar with the hop snipes, I'm going to give a couple examples. You have Infection, where you have the logs in the back. You also have the big giant rock wall you can see B Street a little bit at. And then also in the back near Grandma's side, you can wall snipe off the Grandma's side of the wall run. And you can hop snipe at the tank and the window side. Not window side, but the side window by the tunnels on Infection. You can wall run off that and hop up and snipe. Now, this is all to gain information for your team, possibly kills if presented. But then when sniping is going bad and when you're getting rushed, you pull out the Man of War. It's a 3-shot kill. The long barrel is going to guarantee that 3-shot at further ranges. And, the Man of War is just a great weapon in general, and it's one that doesn't need grip, and that's the beauty of this class. You don't have a lot of attachments for your primary, and it doesn't need grips. You have stock and long barrel, and you're good. Elo sight, personal preference for me. If you're a red dot person, definitely go with that. But, thermal optics, the regular sight on the thermal is probably the worst ones. If I could recommend some sights for you guys, I would recommend possibly Ignition, Stage Fright definitely, but I think the Stage is, kind of in the way. If I had to recommend a black market one, I always use Command Center until I recently got to the campaign, and Ingress is a beautiful sight. This sight looks pretty bad when you look at it from this angle. When you use it in game, guys, trust me, bro. you don't see any of the stuff except for that dot. There's nothing to distract you. The dot is super tiny, and it's going to get you kills. It's probably the best sight I've used so far on the thermal out of all of these. Now, obviously, I haven't got any of the zombies ones, but they look pretty bad for actual precise sniping. I think Splice is also good. I think that one's not bad. But, guys, that is my classes. Hopefully, some of these work for you. I would definitely try them in pubs first. Do not try them in game battles because it is my personal playstyle, preference, all that stuff. So, you got to keep that in mind when choosing your classes. But, guys, that is going to wrap it up for me. If you did enjoy the video today, leave a like. It helps me out a bunch. Subscribe if you're new around here. Check my sponsors in the description below. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.